Welcome to the Using the Calendar tool demo. First, log in to your Desire to Learn account and go into your course. On the top black navigation bar, click on the calendar icon. On the top left side, you will notice the calendar view of the current month. Any days with events will appear bolded on the calendar. Clicking on a date will refresh the calendar view to show the events for that day. On the left-hand side, under the calendar, you have a list of the calendars visible. By default, all of your courses should be listed. They each have their own color. When viewing the calendar items, use these colors to identify which course the event belongs to. Note the no title events in pink, which is from the CE Med course. You can use the check boxes to select or deselect courses. Note that I have 4 courses showing up. When I deselect one of them, the pink one, it doesn't show up on my calendar anymore. When I select it again, I see the pink again. At the top of the calendar, you have 5 different views: agenda, day, week, month, and list. The agenda view opens with today and tomorrow view. Using the left and right arrows, this view can be changed to the next 7 days or the next 14 days. The day view opens with the hours listed for the current day. Using the left and right arrows, this view can be changed to a future or past day. The week view opens with the hours listed for the current week. Using the left and right arrows, this view can be changed to a future or past week. The month view opens with the days listed for the current month. Using the left and right arrows, this view can be changed to a future or past month. The list view opens with a list of all upcoming events. Using the left or right arrows, this view can be changed to past events or all events. By clicking on a filter option, the list will only show the events that go with the tool selected. You can filter by assignments, checklists, discussions, grades, materials, modules, quizzes, or surveys. Each of the 5 views allow you to create new events. Under the date range, click on the Create Event buttons. If you are using the calendar tool at the My Home level, you are creating private events for yourself only. When you are in one of your courses, you can create an event for your course you are in. In the title field, enter in the title you want to show up on the calendar. For example, Weekly Lab. In the description field, enter in a description or important information about this event. For example, Weekly Lab on the current chapter. Under When, you can check the All Day checkbox or enter the date and times the event starts and ends. I start mine on December 9th, 2011 at 10:30 a.m. It ends on December 9th, 2011 at 1 p.m. You can make this event reoccur by clicking on the Add Occurrence and setting up the parameters. If you want to remove this, click on the X. I will make this example reoccur every Friday for the length of the course, ending on April 20th, 2012. You can set restrictions for when this event is visible by clicking on Add Restrictions and setting up the parameters. If you want to remove this, click on the X. I want this visible on the calendar, so I will not restrict it. You may add the location of the event by clicking on the Manage Locations link, or type in a custom one of your own. Once you have a location, you can also add a seating chart. For more information on using Seating Chart tool, please view its demo. Click the Create button when you are finished. Check that the event is located on your calendar and that the reoccurrence is correct. If you click on the Settings button, you can set your calendar options. Click the Save button to save your changes. You also have a taskbar at the right. You can add a task such as Study for Exam, and it will be entered on your calendar. If you click on the right arrow, you will see that it is due sometime. You can change that to a specific date. You can add a note like this. Meet with Chris at noon. Click off of it for it to save. Click back on the task menu. When you have completed a task, click on the checkbox. The system will automatically remove the task. If you want to see it, click on the View Completed link. There is an import feature on the calendar. If you want to import a calendar file, click on the arrow next to that class. Click on the Import Events button. Browse for an iCal file to import events. This is a special file that you would have exported from one of your calendars from a different mailbox. Click on the Import button when you're finished. You can also click on the Add Calendar bar, which will display all of the courses you are enrolled. Then you can add the course calendar to your calendar list. You have now successfully used the calendar tool.